Hello there, AppSpy viewers. My name's Peter, and I've got a hands-on video for you. This time it is with Rusted Emeth. Rusted Emeth is a JRPG, and it's coming out of Kemco. It's also created by Kotobuki Solution. Damn, I don't believe this, says Jink. Right. Suppression requests on the garbage mountain would be pretty good work if there wasn't this disgusting smell. Nick says, hello, come in, this is Nick. So, Nick is kind of an engineer mechanic, and Jink is a hotshot pilot who has a bit of a mouth on him. Oh, he's got a bit of a mouth. And together they pilot these things that you can see in the middle that's kind of doing that up-down animation. They're golems. And golems are like mechanical mech things. And sort of robots, I suppose. And they're moving about. And the story's continuing. I'm just kind of skipping past this. But obviously, feel free to read it if you like. This is the opening of the game, and I wanted to show you the opening because I don't want to give much of it away because obviously it is JRPG and it's only just come out. So what can we do? We can move about. So let's do that. So let's go for a quick explore. We're going to go up here. All we need to do is just tap on the screen as to where we want to go, and then we move. And oh look, there's a little sideways alley up here. Let's see if we can go up here. Nope. We can't get through. So, what Nick is going to explain to Jink, by the way, is a rubbish name. Oh man, what could he have been called? There must be a better name for him. Comments section, everybody. Jink. What would be a better name than that for that guy? Yeah, like basically, Nick is explaining to Jink that essentially he can get out of the golem and fit through small gaps. So basically what I need to do is I need to get out of here and come on, there's a lot of text. Obviously it's just the opening of the game. So on the right hand side you might see the get off button, which there we are. Let's tap that, and there we are, we've got off. Jink has got off, which is good for Jink. So there's a little treasure chest. There was an item in the treasure chest. Heal pot S. You gained an item. Heal pot S. Not quite sure why you would need to double up on that sort of stuff. And then Nick is unavailable. He's just not available to hear. You can't speak with him on the communicator. It's a bit odd, isn't it? It's a bit odd. So let's keep going down. So we've got to now Nick can get back in touch with us, and this is because of these things called ideas. And when there's small amounts of idea in, I guess, monsters and objects and stuff, it means that you can't communicate properly. So now I'm being told that I can transport my golem from wherever I left it to my new location. Jink thinks that it's not a good idea. Nick's like, that's really convenient. Jink's like, nah, it's not convenient. I'm on Nick's side on this one. I think that is quite convenient, and I'll show you why. So we're here, and what we're going to do is we're going to tap on the blue shining sort of sphere, and what we're going to do is return golems to a dock, and hit yes. So on the left you'll see that it's disappeared now, it's not there anymore, and then we can tap it again, and we can say transfer from a dock. I can bring, and we're going to transfer from Jink. We're going to transport the Libera, because that's the name of the golem. So we now have our golem back. We've walked about, and now we've got to a new area. So I can see that there's going to be puzzle mechanics and stuff that kind of play into that. And this is the first battle of the game. You can battle outside of your golem. You usually just have like a pistol, that sort of thing. So let's choose how we're going to battle this thing. On the left hand side we've got the enemy with a purple Mohican thing. On the right we've got our golem. We can defend. We don't want to do that, but we could. We've got some potions and stuff that we can use. Don't want to use any of those just yet. And we've got attack. So we're going to attack. And we've got 4 different attack options. We've got our left arm. We've got our right arm. Let's use that. Oh, that's a clean hit. Fantastic. You were victorious in battle. 1 hit and they're out. Monster should be just to the south of where we are. So, hopefully... Oh. Let's see if we can do this one. Okay, so we'll attack. We could also attack with shells, but we don't have any of those. That's going to be like special attacks. We could also attack with different sort of special attacks through the Adir Stone, but we don't have any of those because obviously it's early in the game. So let's use our left arm. Super damaging hit there. And we're on our way to leveling up. Oh, there it is. So this is the bounty target. And as far as I understand, bounty targets are a big part of the game. You are given missions with which you sort of go off hunting and find targets, like this bounty target here, which is the little purple scorpion. And when you complete them, you're awarded money and you upgrade and you do all that good stuff that you usually do in an RPG. Alright. So this is a premium game. It is currently on sale. It is $3.99, £2.49, and equivalent in your country. And the reason is because this is Kemco. This is Kemco putting these out. And what they tend to do is they are like half price or better than half price when the game comes out. And then they are more expensive like a week later or something like that. So if this looks interesting to you, and this is obviously why we are bringing you this hands-on as early as possible, the game's just come out, then I would get it now, because, you know, otherwise it's going to cost you more money in the future. Regular price is $7.99, which I think is like £5, something around that mark. Oh dear, we're on fire. It's not good. So we're attacking the Scissor Killer, and we're just sort of like tapping away. At the bottom you see that there's BP, HP, and IP. The HP is really the only thing that you need to worry about to begin with. IP, I believe, is like normal move attacks. And I'm also nailing through this BP. I can't remember what that is. But it's not massively important this early in the game. Here we are. We suppressed our target through blowing it up. Cooling fluid. Oh my word. Alright, so gigantic monsters appeared. So Nick's like, yeah, don't get on that, mate, because you are gonna die. And I'm like, hehehe, I am well clever and cool. So I'm Jink, the rubbish named Jink, and I'm gonna try and take it on. So what should we fire at? Left arm attack at this thing. 183, and it's destroyed my golem in 1 hit. And it's knocked me out for everything except for 1 health in 2 hits. And Hunter Golem. So this is when you're outside of your golem, you do have some ability to attack. Brilliant. But there's this other hunter has joined the fray and is attacking this gigantic blue lizard, purple lizard. So we should be alright, hopefully. Kemco put out a lot of RPGs. It seems like they do one every week, every fortnight. This seems pretty cool. This seems pretty good. Like, it's certainly not a bad RPG. It feels like it handles well. I like the fact that you're tapping on the map to actually travel to where you want to go, rather than using a virtual stick or anything like that. The dialogue is okay, like fairly well translated, and I mean, I hate the name Jink, honestly, hate it so much. But the actual narrative seems okay. It seems like a typical JRPG, like, oh, I'm a renegade hunter, and I'm gonna work my way up, and I've got a friend who's really cool and has amazing curtains. But yeah, it seems pretty good. So this is Rusted Emeth. I think this is where we're going to leave things. We've found potentially our new nemesis. And Nick's going to explain to us stuff about hunter dolls. Yes, do let me know what they should have called Jink in the comments below, and whether or not you're going to pick this one up, because I'd be fascinated to know if you're enjoying these Kemco RPGs that come out every so often. This is Peter with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.